There's a song, an old one, that says, "Breathe on me, breath of God, fill me with life anew, that I may love what thou dost love and do what thou wouldst do." Today I want to talk about breath and love and action. We just watched someone have his breath removed from his body, remembering that when God created us, God breathed into this lump of clay God's breath, God's spirit, and against God's will, someone's life was snuffed out. His breath was snuffed out. George Floyd. We've noticed this pattern. We know it. But now we are doing something to fight it. Praying that when we take a breath, we will remember George Floyd and remember all the people who are suffering because they don't know if they will have a breath tomorrow. They're afraid. Remembering that Black lives do matter now, and that this is our day to breathe and to be an example of God's breath. Because George lost his breath, we must breathe in a new way. And then the song says, "Love what thou dost love." So who do you love? Is your circle of love really small? Are you limited in your love? In other words, you see only a small group of people. You don't see the humanity of all God's creation. If so, take an inventory of your life and see who you love. And then the last one is action. Do what thou wouldst do. How can I change my actions so that racism can end in our world? I mean, just take a little thing, because little acts cause big reactions. So if, for example, on your library you have all books written by white men, because that's most of them that are published these days, then maybe expand your inventory in your library and say, well, for this year, I'm going to read all people of color and throw in some women there. A little action that can open up our minds and change our lives. God is calling us to be the breath of God in this world and to never let these things that have happened in our history, to stop them, to not let them happen anymore. It's our job. God is calling us to love more, and to act in new ways that can change our world. Praying for you, and I'll see you Sunday.